Have a great day, man. Pick some winners.
Thank you very much to Brody Merrill for getting us started on this Sunday, July 5th card with a beautiful rendition of our national anthem as we continue to celebrate America's 250th anniversary. Folks, at this time, if you have your programs handy, we'll go over the scratches and changes for today's 11-race program. In today's first race, it's a 2-year-old maiden quarter horse allowance for Wyoming bred maidens. 300 yards is the distance. A field of 10 set to go to post. The number 2, Ms. Maybe Eyes, is 2 pounds over. The 4, Flying Blues Paradise, is 5 pounds over. The 5, Isis Special Knox, is 5 pounds over. The 6, El Jefe, is 4 pounds over. The 7, DS Special Phoenix, 2 pounds over. The 8, Easy Eagle, is 4 pounds over. The 9, S.J. Moon and Yell, is 2 pounds over, and the 10, Friday's Back Baby, is 6 pounds over. In today's second race, it's a 2-year-old open maiden claiming for the quarter horses going 300 yards. It kicks off our first of 2 pick 4s on this Sunday program. A field of 10 set to go to post. The number 1, Contrarian V, is 4 pounds over. The 2, BDS Psycho Tuesday, is 2 pounds over. The 4, JJ Juanita Garcia, 6 pounds over. The 7, JC Storman on a Monday, is 2 pounds over. The 9, Least Resistance, is 5 pounds over. In today's third race, it's a quarter horse allowance. 350 yards is the distance. Field of 10 set to go to post. The number 1, JV Cat Dancer, is 2 pounds over. On the number 3, Stefan Make the Rider Jesus Virgin, he's 1 pound over. In the fourth race, it's a wide open quarter horse allowance for 3-year-olds and up, going 300 yards, a field of 10. Only change, the number 3, ER Mountain X, is 2 pounds over. In today's race number 5, it's the feature on the Sunday program. It's the $24,750 Evanston Stakes. 300 yards is the distance for 3-year-old and older quarter horses. A field of 9 set to go to post. The number 4, Jessa Royalty, is 4 pounds over. And the number 8, Our Relentless Doll, is 2 pounds over. In today's race number 6, it's a 1,000-yard allowance for fillies and mares 3 and up, which have never won 2 races. Scratch the number 7, Candy Happy. 7, Candy Happy will not compete in today's 6th. In the 7th race, it's our first of 2 2-year-old trials for the thoroughbreds going 5 furlongs. Field of 5 set to go to post for this one. The number 1, Not Rowdy, is 4 pounds over. The number 2, Chaco Chip, is 5 pounds over. And the number 4, BDS Su Legado, is 2 pounds over. In today's 8th race, it's our second of 2 2-year-old thoroughbred trials. 5 furlongs is the distance. Kicks off the 50-cent late pick 4. Field of 6 set to go to post. The number 2, Our Rembrandt, is 1 pound over. And the number 5, Attaboy Cowboy, is 5 pounds over. After today's 8th race, we'll have the jockey races to support the PDJF, the Permanently Disabled Jockeys Fund. The jockeys will be out on the track. They'll come out of the starting gate. Should be a great time. That's before race number 9. 7.5 furlongs is the distance for today's 9th. A thoroughbred claimer, field of 7 set to go to post for this one. There are no scratches or changes. In today's race number 10, it's a starter optional claimer going 4.5 furlongs for the thoroughbreds. The number 6, Just a Hunch, is 2 pounds over, and the 7, Happy Chappy, is 2 pounds over. In today's 11th and final, it's a thoroughbred claimer going 5 furlongs here on the fast main track. Full field of 8 set to go to post. No changes in today's nightcap. That's everything we got for you on this Sunday program. It's Autism Awareness Day out here at the track. If you haven't got a free wristband, make sure to get a wristband. It's Autism Awareness Day as we also have the Jockey Stakes after today's 8th race to support the PDGF, the Permanently Disabled Jockey Fund. We have a beautiful quilt down at the brand new Wyoming Downs gift shop. You can buy tickets to that, and you could take home that quilt. It's down there located in the gift shop on the lower mezzanine level of the grandstand. Folks, we also have our usual trio of outstanding vendors out of the track today. On the lower level of the grandstand, you'll find Liberty Lapidary Arts with high-quality cabochons, as well as Navajo Jewelry. Herman's coming all the way from Crown Point, New Mexico. Make sure to check out their stands on the lower level of our grandstand. On the second floor, behind the betting service windows, you'll find Manny's Fedoras. Fine Western hats, handmade hats. Manny's always got a great selection of hats, which is a race day essential here in Evanston, Wyoming. 11 races on tap for you on the Sunday program as we close off this 250th anniversary of America weekend, 40 weekend, coming to a close today. 11 races. The first set to get a post at 105 in 17 minutes. Horses stepping onto the track for the Sunday opener here at Wyoming Downs. A Wyoming-bred 2-year-old quarter horse made allowance to kick off the 11-race program. Full field of 10 set to go 300 yards. The number 1 is SQH Killer Queen. Yaciel Valenzuela owns. Kylie Valenzuela trains with jockey Jose Juan Olivo. Number 2 is Miss Maybe Eyes, owned by Eddie Jensen and Byron Goody. Tony Hyde trains with jockey Luis Cruz Ruiz. Number 3 is Valiant Dynasty B, owned and trained by Cali Ventasso Dominguez, ridden today by Cesar Moreno. Number 4 is Flying Blues Paradise. Elias Virgin owns. Crystal Butterfield trains with jockey Jesus Virgin. Number 5 is Isa Special Knox, owned by Broken Bones Cattle Company. Jesse Villegas trains with jockey Luis Peralta. Number 6 is El Jefe, owned by Scott Goodrich and Brian Holgate. Scott Goodrich trains with jockey Jesus Canales. Number 7 is DS Special Phoenix, owned by Donaldo Hermosillo and Brenda Guzman. Brenda Guzman trains with jockey David Alvarez Jr. Number 8 is Easy Eagle, owned and trained by Stan Young and ridden today by Juan Carlos Rivas. Number 9 is SJ Moon and Y'all, owned by Stephanie and Jim Ferguson. Jose Francisco Rivas Guzman trains with jockey Brian Juarez. Rounding out the field is the number 10 Friday's Back Baby, owned by Fast Nags and trained by Brett Vickery with jockey Kevin Carpahall. That's the field for the opener. Win, play, show, exacta, trifecta, superfecta, and daily double wagering all available. Post time for the first coming up in 5 minutes. Three minutes. Just 2 minutes until the Sunday openers. We kick off this 11 race program. We'd like to take a moment to wish a very happy birthday to Tyann. Happy birthday, Tyann. Hope you're having a great afternoon out at the races. Got a great 11 race card for you. 2 minutes till the opener. Field of 10 set to kick it off. 300 yards is the distance. The horses are approaching the 300-yard starting gate for the opener. Field of 10 set to go to post here as we kick off the Sunday program. Current favorite on the board is the number 4. Flying Blues Paradise up there at 2-1. 7-2 on the number 2, Miss Maybe Eyes. 6-1 on the 8, Easy Eagle. As SQH Killer Queen is the first one to walk up. Miss Maybe Eyes takes stall number 2. El Jefe is in. Here's Valiant Dynasty B. He's up there in a current 5-1 choice. Now 5-2 on the number 4, Flying Blues Paradise. 3-1 for the number 2, Miss Maybe Eyes. These two vying for favoritism. As DS Special Phoenix was in. Now the rider has hopped off. Flying Blues Paradise has taken stall number 4. They've loaded DS Special Phoenix without jockey David Alvarez Jr., who now hops back aboard. Just a few behind the stalls here. Easy Eagle walks up to gate number 8. Isis Special Knox. SJ Moon and Y'all second last. And Friday's Beck Baby up to the outside stall. There in the gate. And they're off. Fast start out in the center. Isis Special Knox right there, as well as El Jefe down to the inside. Miss Maybe Eyes coming down the far outside is SJ Moon and Y'all. SJ Moon and Y'all is straight and strong. SJ Moon and Y'all got it by a length. Flying Blues Paradise emerged out of that scramble to grab second. 9 is first. S.J. Moonanyal is the winner. 4, Flying Blues Paradise is second. 2, Miss Maybe Eyes third. And 6, El Jefe fourth. 9, 4, 2, and 6. 18 to 1. Over 5 to 2. Over 9 to 5. Over 9 to 1. 9, 4, 2, and 6. Sold all tickets in the opener until it's official. Nine, 4, 2, and 6 has been posted in the Sunday opener. 18 to 1, over 5 to 2, over 9 to 5, over 9 to 1. 18 to 1 upset to kick off the card. Returning to the winner's circle is the number 9, S.J. Moonanyal. Stephanie and Jim Ferguson are the winning owners. Jose Francisco Rivas Guzman, the winning trainer. Brian Juarez up for the winning ride on this 2-year-old bay gelding by JLM Mooning out of the Fit to Fly mare. Y'all fit me. It is official. Placings are officially 9, 4, 2, and 6 in the opener. Mutual prices on the board shortly. Special knocks right there as well as El Jefe down to the inside. Miss Maybe Eyes coming down the far outside is S.J. Moonanyal. S.J. Moonanyal is straight and strong. S.J. Moonanyal got up by a length. Flying Blues Paradise emerged out of that scramble. And they're off. Fast start out in the center. Eyes special knocks right there as well as El Jefe down to the inside. Miss Maybe Eyes coming down the far outside is S.J. Moonanyal. S.J. Moonanyal is straight and strong. S.J. Moonanyal got up by a length. There the prices up on the screen. $38, $10, and $6 on your winner. $5, $3.20 on Flying Blues Paradise. $3 even on the show. On the number 2, Miss Maybe Eyes, dollar exact to good for $46.60. 50-cent try, $78.90. Final running time for the 300 yards was 15.68 seconds. 9, 4, 2, and 6. It's official in the opener. That 50-cent try, $78.90, and the dime superfecta, $223.90. Up next from Wyoming Downs is today's second. It's a maiden quarter horse claimer going 300 yards for 2-year-old maidens. A field of 10 set to go to post. The number 1 Contrarian V is 4 pounds over. The 2 BDS Psycho Tuesday is 2 pounds over. The 4 JJ Juanita Garcia is 6 pounds over. The 7 JC Stormman on a Monday, 2 pounds over. And the 9 Least Resistance is 5 pounds over. Win, play, show, exacta, trifecta, superfecta, daily double, in the start of our 50-cent early pick 4 involving races 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's a 50-cent minimum wager. Post time for the second at 1:30 in 17 minutes. Just about 14 minutes away until our second race of the afternoon here from Wyoming Downs on this Sunday, July 5th program. We'd like to take a moment to wish a very happy birthday to Sam Cisneros. Happy birthday, Sam. Hope you're enjoying an afternoon at the races. Just about 10 minutes away until the second race of the afternoon here at Wyoming Downs. We'd like to take a moment to wish a very happy birthday to Tanya Cesaros. Happy birthday, Tanya. Hope you're enjoying a day at the races. Thank you for joining us on your special day. Field of 10 set to go 300 yards for the second. They'll be on the track shortly. Horses stepping onto the track for today's second, a maiden claimer for the quarter horses, 2-year-old quarter horses going 300 yards, a field of 10 set to contest. The number 1 is Contrarian V on my Supreme Q Racing LLC and BC Racing Stables. Sergio Canales trains with Jackie Jesus Canales. The number 2 is BDS Psycho Tuesday, owned by BDS Performance Horses and trained by Skylar Green, ridden today by Luis Cruz Ruiz. Number 3 is Tudala Corona, owned by Stephen Tyson Morgan. Dalton Hansen trains with Jackie Minor Arana. Number 4 is JAJ Juanita Garcia. Justin Davis and Amy Davis are the owners. Cali Ventesla Dominguez trains with jockey Kevin Carbajal. Number 5 is Miss Irely, owned by Ben McKinney. Raul Rosas trains with jockey Cesar Moreno. Number 6 is Has to Be Cash, owned by Scott Hoyt, trained by Bob Johnson with jockey Dakota Wood. Number 7 is JC Storman on a Monday, owned by Jim and Melissa Bernard. Josh Taylor trains with jockey David Alvarez Jr. Number 8 is MW Because I'm Twisted, owned by Eddie Jensen and Ronnie Brooks Keller. Tony Hyde trains with jockey Jacob Cardenas. Number 9 is Least Resistance, owned by Juanita Villegas and trained by Jesse Villegas. Luis Peralta has the ride. Rounding out the field for the second is the 10, Malibu's Gold Digger, owned by Win the Day Racing Incorporated. Matt Larson trains with jockey Eric Ayala. 10 of them going 300 in the second. Win Play Show, Exacta, Trifecta, Superfecta, Daily Double, and start of the 50-cent early pick 4. Races 2, 3, 4, and 5 in the sequence. It's a 50-cent minimum bet. Post time for the second coming up in 7 minutes. 4 minutes to post. You have 4 minutes until the second. The horses are making their way towards the 300-yard starting gate for the second. You have just 2 minutes. The horses are approaching the starting gate for today's second. Ten of them going 300 yards to kick off the early pick four, and the horses have reached the starting gate. It's post time. Current favorite of the board is the number 7, J.C. Storman on a Monday. For the Josh Taylor barn, he's up there at 2-1. On the board, 3-1 on the 4, Juanita Garcia, 4-1 on the 3, Dalla Corona. Contrarian V's taking the inside stall. Has to be Cash and J.C. Storman on the Monday are in. Here's BDS Psycho Tuesday. BDS Psycho Tuesday and Dalla Corona. Because I'm Twisted and Least Resistance. Just 3 behind the stalls. Still 2-1 on the number 7, J.C. Storman on a Monday. Holding favoritism here. Juanita Garcia will be next. Just 2 back. Miss Irely up to gate number 5. Just waiting on Malibu's Gold Digger and jockey Eric Ayala to the outside stall. There in the gate. A lot of movement in stall 3. And And they're off. $2 Corona hopped in the air at the start after being restless. There's Juanita Garcia. JC Storman on a Monday dashes clear past the 220. JC Storman on a Monday is going to be tough to beat and will not be beat. JC Storman on a Monday convincingly. It's a lineup of 3 for second between $2 Corona, Juanita Garcia, or Has to Be Cash. Seven is first. JC Storman on a Monday is the winner. Photo signs still up for second, third, and fourth. The stewards have also posted the inquiry sign. They will take a look at the running of today's second race. Please hold on mutual tickets until the result has been declared official. Seven is your winner, JC Storman on a Monday. Inquiry sign is still up on the board, as well as a photo for second, third, and fourth. Please hold on tickets until those results are official. We do have a dead heat for second. 7 is the winner. Dead heat between 3 and 6 for second. For Juanita Garcia was fourth. 7, 3, 6 dead heat for second, and the 4 JJ Juanita Garcia is fourth. Inquiry sign is still up on the board. Please hold all tickets until it's official.
You scared me.
Returning to the winner's circle is the number 7, JC Storman on a Monday, owned by Jim and Melissa Bernard. Josh Taylor trains with jockey David Alvarez Jr. 2-year-old Sorrel filly by Cyber Monday out of the Ivory James mare, JC Storm. Again, 7 is first, dead heat 3 and 6 for the place spot, and the 4 JJ Juanita Garcia is fourth. A lot of movement in style 3. Even money over a dead heat, 5-1 and 24-1 and 3-1 fourth. And they're off. $2 Corona hopped in the air at the start after being restless. There's Juanita Garcia. JC Storman on a Monday dashes clear past the 220. JC Storman on a Monday is going to be tough to beat and will not be beat. JC Storman on a Monday convincingly. It's a lineup of 3 for second between $2 Corona, Juanita. A lot of movement in stall 3. And they're off. $2 Corona hopped in the air at the start after being restless. There's Juanita Garcia. JC Storman on a Monday dashes clear past the 220. JC Storman on a Monday is going to be tough to beat and will not be beat. JC Storman on a Monday convincingly. It's a lineup of 3 for second between $2 Corona, Juanita. A lot of movement in stall 3. And they're off. $2 Corona hopped in the air at the start after being restless. There's Juanita Garcia. JC Storman on a Monday dashes clear past the 220. JC Storman on a Monday is going to be tough to beat and will not be beat. JC Storman on a Monday convincingly. It's a lineup of 3 for second between $2 Corona, Juanita. A lot of movement in stall 3. Stewards aren't until taking a look at today's second race. Here's the head-on view on the tote board right now. It does concern your unofficial winner, the number 7, JC Storman on a Monday. That's the head-on view the stewards are looking at. Please hold on tickets until it's official. JC Storman on a Monday convincingly. It's a lineup of 3 for second between $2 Corona, Juanita. A lot of movement in stall 3. And they're off. $2 Corona hopped in the air at the start after being restless. There's Juanita Garcia. JC Storman on a Monday dashes clear past the 220. JC Storman on a Monday is going to be tough to beat and will not be beat. JC Storman on a Monday convincingly. It's a lineup of 3 for second between $2 Corona, Juanita. A lot of movement in stall 3. And they're off. $2 Corona hopped in the air at the start after being restless. There's Juanita Garcia. JC Storman on a Monday dashes clear past the 220. JC Storman on a Monday is going to be tough to beat and will not be beat. JC Storman on a Monday convincingly. It's a lineup of 3 for second between $2 Corona, Juanita. A lot of movement in stall 3. And they're off. $2 Corona hopped in the air at the start after being restless. There's Juanita Garcia. JC Storman on a Monday dashes clear past the 220. JC Storman on a Monday is going to be tough to beat and will not be beat. JC Storman on a Monday convincingly. It's a lineup of 3 for second between $2 Corona, Juanita. A lot of movement in stall 3. And they're off. $2 Corona hopped in the air at the start after being restless. There's Juanita Garcia. JC Storman on a Monday dashes clear past the 220. JC Storman on a Monday is going to be tough to beat and will not be beat. JC Storman on a Monday convincingly. It's a lineup of 3 for second between $2 Corona, Juanita. A lot of movement in stall 3. And And they're off. $2 Corona hopped in the air at the start after being restless. There's Juanita Garcia. JC Storman on a Monday dashes clear past the 220. JC Storman on a Monday is going to be tough to beat and will not be beat. JC Storman on a Monday convincingly. It's a lineup of 3 for second between $2 Corona, Juanita. A lot of movement in stall 3. And they're off. $2 Corona hopped in the air at the start after being restless. There's Juanita Garcia. JC Storman on a Monday dashes clear past the 220. JC Storman on a Monday is going to be tough to beat and will not be beat. JC Storman on a Monday convincingly. It's a lineup of 3 for second between $2 Corona, Juanita. A lot of movement in stall 3. And they're off. $2 Corona hopped in the air at the start after being restless. There's Juanita Garcia. JC Storman on a Monday dashes clear past the 220. JC Storman on a Monday is going to be tough to beat and will not be beat. JC Storman on a Monday convincingly. It's a lineup of 3 for second between $2 Corona, Juanita. A lot of movement in stall 3. And they're off. $2 Corona hopped in the air at the start after being restless. There's Juanita Garcia. JC Storman on a Monday dashes clear past the 220. JC Storman on a Monday is going to be tough to beat and will not be beat. JC Storman on a Monday convincingly. It's a lineup of 3 for second between $2 Corona, Juanita. No change to the running order after reviewing films. The stewards have declared there will be no change to the running order. 7 is first. 3 and 6 dead heat for second. 4 is fourth. $4.20, $3 and $2.60 on your winner. $3 and $3.20 on the 3. $4.80, $6.80 on the 6. Dead heat again for second. So as you see, the place in show payouts for both the 3 and the 6. The 4, Juanita Garcia, is fourth. Dollar double, $11.50. Dime super, $13.35 for 7364. For 7364, $18.33. Dollar exact is 73420. Dollar exact is 76 1760. 50-cent trifecta 736, $23 even. 50-cent try 763, $31.20. Final running time for the 300 yards in today's race number 2, 15.58 seconds. Race 2 is in the books. 7 is first, 3, 6 dead heat for second, 4 is fourth. Up next from Wyoming Downs is today's third. It's a quarter horse allowance for accredited Wyoming bred 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races. A field of 10 sent to go to post, 350 yards. The number 1 JV Cat Dancer is 2 pounds over. Make the rider in the number 3 Stefan Jesus Virgin. He's 1 pound over the listed program weight. Field of 10 sent to go 350. Win, play, show, exacta, try, super, and double wagering all available. Post time for the third at 2:02 in 18 minutes. Just about 11 minutes away until our third race of the afternoon here at Wyoming Downs. We'd like to take a moment to wish a very happy birthday to Charisse Staniforth. Happy birthday, Charisse. Hope you're enjoying a day at the races. Post time for the third, full field at 10, coming up in just 10 minutes.
Me and Aiden both saw it, and then Kendall got food for it, and then we went to go feed it, and it was not there.
The way you walk, it's speed up.
Dude, he started rubbing on my
Yeah.
pants when we got it.
Yeah, I know, he looks around, he looks a little homeless. He's very alive, every girl in that. Yeah.
I gave him a piece of bacon and then breakfast food.
Horses stepping onto the track for today's third. A quarter horse allowance for accredited Wyoming bred 3 and up, which have number 1 2 races. 350 yards is the distance. We begin with the number 1 JV Cat Dancer, owned and trained by Brittany Richens, ridden today by Kevin Carbajal. Number 2 is EB Wears Margaret. Roger Yule owns and trains, and Danny Carrillo has the ride. Number 3 is Stefan, owned by Sergio Ramirez. Stefan is trained by Jose Gutierrez and ridden today by Jackie Jesus Virgin. Number 4 is BDR Noble Knight, owned by David and Ross Sinkins. Darren Jones trains with Jackie Yozan Marquez. Number 5 is Version T, owned and trained by Cali Ventasla Dominguez and ridden by Cesar Moreno. Number 6 is Jim, owned by Triple G Racing LLC. Diana Garfias trains with jockey Brian Juarez. Number 7 is Sure Mighty Fine, owned by Bruce and Dale Johnson. Bruce Johnson trains with jockey Jimmy Coates. Number 8 is 5 Bar Carol, owned by Trenton Woods and Aaron Stevenson. Jess Matt trains with jockey Jacob Cardenas. Number 9 is RR Let's Go Brandon, owned by Lex Fabrizio and trained by Robert Young. Juan Carlos Rivas in the saddle. Rounding out the field for the third is the 10 French Corona, owned by R&R Racing Stables LLC. Ricardo Robles trains with jockey Jesus Canales. That's the field for the third. 10 of them going 350. Win, play, show, exacta, try, super, and double wagering, all available. Post time for the third in 7 minutes. but it's not loud. 3 minutes. The horses are approaching the 350-yard starting gate for today's third. Last call for your wagers, folks. Post time in less than a minute. The horses have reached the starting gate. It's post time for the third. Current favorite on the board is the number 5 Version T up there at even money. JV Cat Dancer and EB Wears Margaret take the inside stalls. Here's Jim and Sure Mighty Fine. Version T's loaded up. Stefan and BDR Noble Knight. 6-5 on the number 5 Version T. 4-1 the far outside French Corona. 6-1 on the 9 RR Let's Go Brandon. Everyone else is double digits up on the tote board. Stefan has gone in. 5 Bar Carol and Let's Go Brandon have taken line. Just waiting on French Corona to the outside stall. French Corona being piloted today by Jesus Canales. Walks up to the far outside, current 4-1 second choice. Goes in, and they're off. Fast start down to the inside, Stefan, Version T, flashing home nicely down the center. French Corona on the far outside. Version T, a commanding lead, 100 yards to go. Version T in an absolute runaway. Version T dominates, won it by nearly 3. Big run from RR Let's Go Brandon to grab second. Might have been French Corona for third. Number 5, Version T is the winner. 9, RR Let's Go Brandon is second. 3, Stefana's third. It's a photo for fourth. 5, 9, 3, and a photo. 3 to 5, over 16 to 1, over 17 to 1, and a photo. Please hold on mutual tickets until it's official. Winning that photo for fourth was the number 6, Jim. 5, 9, 3, and 6 up on the tote board. Total tickets until it's official. Returning to the winner's circle for today's third is your official winner, the number 5, Version T. Owned and trained by Cali Ventaslo Dominguez, ridden to victory by Cesar Moreno. Version T, a 4-year-old brown gelding by winner's version out of the Coronado Cartel mare, UD Plain Jane. 5, 9, 3, and 6 has got official mutual prices on the board shortly. And they're off. Fast start down to the inside. Stefan, Version T, flashing home nicely down the center. French Coronet on the far outside. Version T, a commanding lead, 100 yards to go. Version T in an absolute runaway. Version T dominates, won it by nearly 3. Big run from RR Let's Go Brandon to grab second. Might have been French Corona for third. Outside, current 4 to 1 second choice. Goes in, and they're off. Fast start down to the inside. Stefan, Version T, flashing home nicely down the center. French Coronet on the far outside. Version T, a commanding lead, 100 yards to go. Version T in an absolute runaway. Version T dominates, won it by nearly 3. Big run from RR Let's Go Brandon to grab second. Might have been French Corona for third. Far outside, current 4 to 1 second choice. Goes in, and they're off. Fast start down to the inside. Stefan, Version T, flashing home nicely down the center. French Coronet on the far outside. Version T, a commanding lead, 100 yards to go. Version T in an absolute runaway. Version T dominates, won it by nearly 3. $3.20, $3 and $2.60 on the winner. $11.80 and $5.20 on Let's Go Brandon. $5.20 on Stefan. Dime Superfecta, $45.57. Final running time for the 350 yards, 17.61 seconds. Folks, don't forget, out at the track today, it's Autism Awareness Day. Thank you all for being here as we recognize the PDJF and Autism Awareness Day. Today is about raising awareness, promoting understanding, and showing support for individuals with autism and their families. We also have a beautiful quilt down in the gift shop. Raffle tickets are available. All proceeds go to the PDJF, the Permanently Disabled Jockeys Fund. We'll have a jockeys race after today's race number 8. We'll line the starting gate up right in front of the fans, and the jockeys will compete on foot to see who's the fastest in the jocks room. Autism Awareness Day out at the track today. Race number 3 is in the books. Up next from Wyoming Downs is today's 4th. Post time at 2:26, coming up in 18 minutes. It's a wide open quarter horse allowance for 3 and up, going 300 yards, full field of 10. Win, play, show, exacta, trifecta, superfecta, and daily double wagering all available. The number 3 ER Mountain X is 2 pounds over. Post time for the 4th coming up in 17 minutes. Horses stepping onto the track for today's fourth race. We'd like to take just a moment to wish a happy birthday to Kay McGinnis. Happy birthday, Kay. Hope you're enjoying a day at the races. Fourth race field is on the track. It's a wide open quarter horse allowance sprinting 300 yards. We begin with the number 1 UD Cholula. Owned and trained by Uriel Lucero Dominguez and ridden today by Luis Valenzuela. Number 2 is YO50 Concerts, owned by Gerald Call and trained by Jess Matt, ridden by Jacob Cardenas. Number 3 is ER Mountain X, owned by Ross Brown and Elsha McGarry. Ross Brown trains with jockey Kevin Carbajal. Number 4 is Indeed, owned by Jose Castaneda and trained by Jose Chavez, ridden by Corderalton Ben. Number 5 is Kissin' Perfect, owned by Jason Berry. Raul Rosas trains with jockey Cesar Moreno. Number 6 is Game for Corona Hot, owned by R&R Racing Stables LLC. Ricardo Robles trains with jockey Brian Juarez. Number 7 is Fly Bye Bye, owned and trained by Adrian Zavala and ridden by Julian Zavala. Number 8 is Apolitical Sace, owned by Dallin Nelson, trained by Kyle Dalkey, ridden today by Nakia Teeter. Number 9 is King I Am, owned by Paul Peterson and trained by Kylie Valenzuela. Jose Juan Olivo has the ride. Rounding out the field for the fourth is the number 10, Lightning Jess. Alberto Caballero Loya owns. Omar Guadarrama trains with jockey Carmen Vasquez. That's the field for the fourth. 10 of them going 300 yards. Win, play, show, exacta, trifecta, superfecta, and daily double wagering all available. Post time for the fourth coming up in 6 minutes. Just about 4 minutes away until race number 4. You have 4 minutes. The horses are approaching the starting gate for today's fourth. Last call for your wagers. Post time coming up in less than a minute. The horses have reached the starting gate. It's post time for today's fourth. Field of 10 going 300. Wide open quarter horses 3 and up. Set to go to post here. 13,800 is the purse. Current favorite is the number 7, Fly Bye Bye. Up there at 9-5 for the Zavala stable. 5-2 on the number 5, Kissin' Perfect. 6-1 on both the 3, 4, and 9. UD Cholula and YO50 concerts take the inside stalls. Here's Kissin' Perfect up to gate number 5. Apolitical Sace. King I Am has taken stall number 9. Game for Corona Hot. Just 2 back. Here's the current 9-5 choice, Fly Bye Bye. And Lightning Jess will take the outside stall. For jockey Carmen Vasquez, they're up there at a 15-1 choice currently. They'll complete this field of 10 older quarter horses sprinting 300 yards. Good battle for favoritism here between both the 5 and the 7. Now 2-1 on the 5, Kissin' Perfect. 9-5 on the 7, Fly Bye Bye. As Lightning Jess walks up. There in the gate. And they are off and running. Fast start down inside UD Cholula. There's Kissin' Perfect and Fly Bye Bye in the center with Game for Corona Hot in between. Final 100 yards. Kissin' Perfect and Fly Bye Bye with UD Cholula at the rail. Here's the line. Photo finish. I think it went to Fly Bye Bye. UD Cholula, game effort to the inside, but Fly Bye Bye might have got it with a late lunge. Seven is the winner, Fly Bye Bye. 1 UD Cholula is second, 5 Kissin' Perfect third, and 4 Indeed was fourth. 7, 1, 5, and 4. Please hold on mutual tickets until it's official. There's your winner. Fly By By takes today's fourth. Goes off at a 2-1 choice. 1 UD Cholula game effort at 13-1 to be second. 5 Kissin' Perfect 2-1 third. And 4 Indeed a 5-1 fourth. 7-1, 5 and 4. Please auto tickets until it's official.
The rail's still like crooked, you see it?
Returning to the winner's circle is the number 7, Fly By By. Adrian Zavala is the winning owner and trainer. Julian Zavala up for the winning ride. Fly By By, a 4-year-old sorrel mare by 5 Bar Cartel out of the apolitical Jess mare. Fly By You. Fly By By was bred in Louisiana by Arcofa Farm. 7-1, 5 and 4. Stand by until it's official. They are off and running. Fast start down inside UD Cholula. There's Kissin' Perfect and Fly By By in the center with Game for a Corona Hot in between. Final 100 yards. Kissin' Perfect and Fly By By with UD Cholula at the rail. Here's the line. Photo finish. I think it went to Fly By By. UD Cholula game effort to there in the gate. It's official. Placings are officially 7-1, 5 and 4 in today's fourth. Mutual prices will be on the board shortly. Up next from Wyoming Downs is the feature on this Sunday program. It's the Evanston Stakes. $24,750 is the purse. 300 yards is the distance. A field of 9 quality older sprinters set to go to post here. The 4 Jessel Royalty is 4 pounds over, and the 8 Our Relentless Doll is 2 pounds over. Here are the prices from the fourth. Fly By By good for $6.60, $4.40 and $3. UD Cholula $11.80 and $5.20. Kissin' Perfect $3 even. Dollar Exacta $32.20, 50-cent trifecta $57.70, dollar double $6.70, and the dime super $40.69. Final running time for the 300 yards was 15.35 seconds. Up next, it's the feature here at Wyoming Downs on Autism Awareness Day. It's the Evanston Stakes. Just under $25,000 is the purse. Win, play, show, exacta, trifecta, superfecta, and daily double wagering, all available. Post time for the Evanston Stakes at 2:53 in 19 minutes.
Golden Boy? Okay, flipping halter on. Okay, thank you.
Just about 12 minutes away until our feature race on this Sunday, July 5th program. It's the near $25,000 Evanston Stakes for older quarter horses sprinting 300 yards. We do have a couple of equipment changes to update you with. The number 1 UD Golden Boy will run with a flipping halter attached in the starting gate, as well as the number 4 Jessa Royalty flipping halter on in the starting gate. Field of 9 set to go 300 yards. Win, play, show, exacta, try, super, and double wagers all available for the feature. Post time in 12 minutes. We'd like to take a moment to wish a very happy birthday to Tyann. Happy birthday, Tyann. On behalf of everyone at Wyoming Downs, we'd like to wish a happy birthday as well to Kay. Happy birthday, Kay. Happy birthday to Jen Clark. From everyone here at Wyoming Downs, Jen, hope you're enjoying a day out at the races. Post time for the Evanston Stakes is coming up in just 10 minutes. Horses stepping onto the track for today's 5th. It's the feature. It's the Evanston Stakes here on this Sunday, July 5th card. Field of 9 set to go 300 yards. Let's meet the field. The number 1 is UD Golden Boy, owned by Uriel Lucero Dominguez and trained by Uriel. Ridden today by David Alvarez Jr. Number 2 is Cowboy Hat by Gucci UDM Investments LLC. Are the owners Uriel Lucero Dominguez trains with Jackie Cesar Moreno. The number 3 is Shiny Nova, owned by JP Sample and trained by Tony Hyde. Jockey Luis Cruz Ruiz has the ride. Number 4 is Jessa Royalty, owned by Joe Davis and R&R Racing LLC. Joe Davis trains with jockey Kevin Carbajal. 5 is She's a Turbo, owned by Juan and Luis Ruiz. Martha Maldonado trains with jockey Minor Arana. 6 is One Sweet Duck. Lex Fabrizio is the owner. Robert Young trains with jockey Juan Carlos Rivas. Number 7 is Jolie Lady. Doug Ruby owns. James Goodnight trains with jockey Luis Valenzuela. Number 8 is Our Relentless Doll, owned by Billy Medlin and trained by Joe Davis. Jockey Yosan Marquez in the saddle. Rounding out the field is the 9, Dad's Racy T, owned by Kimberly Skaggs and trained by Robbie Overturf. Jockey CJ Ben in the saddle. Win, play, show, exacta, trifecta, superfecta, and daily double wagering, all available for the Evanston Stakes. $24,750 is the purse. 9 of them going 300 yards in 6 minutes. Three minutes. The horses are approaching the 300-yard starting gate for the Evanston Stakes. Post time in just 1 minute. The horses have reached the starting gate for the Sunday feature. It's the $24,700 Evanston Stakes. 300 yards is the distance here. Field of 9 older sprinters set to go to post. Very contentious betting board here. Current favorite is the number 7 Jolly Lady, up there at 3-1. 7-2 the far outside Dance Racy T. 4-1 on the number 3 Shiny Nova. UD Golden Boy takes the inside stall. Here's Cowboy Hat by Gucci. They'll open the front of the gates for the 3 Shiny Nova. Now he's in. Jessa Royalty and She's a Turbo. 1 Sweet Duck and Jolly Lady. 2 back. Our Relentless Doll walks up. Just waiting on Dad's Racy T and CJ Band to the far outside. There in the gate. A lot of movement in stall 8 here. And it looks like the field will be backed out of the stalls. We will have just a slight delay into the start of today's 5th. Please stand by. Eight's out. Four and 8 out. Okay, thank you. Your attention, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a couple of late scratches here in today's 5th race. On advice of the track vets in order of the steward, scratch both the 4 Jessa Royalty and the 8 R Relentless Doll. 4 and 8 will not compete in today's 5th. Refunds in any win, play, show, exacta, try, super, or double wagers involving the 4 or 8. Please check your mutual tickets carefully. The horses have once again reached the starting gate for today's 5th. Scratch us down to a field of 7 here. UD Golden Boy and Cowboy Hat by Gucci take the inside stalls. Current favorite on the tote board is the number 7 Jolly Lady at 2-1, 5-2 on the 3 Shiny Nova. Shiny Nova taking line to stall number 3 here. She's a Turbo. 1 Sweet Duck and JC Rivas to stall number 6. Just 2 back here. 2-1 on the 7 Jolly Lady, 3-1 on both the 3 Shiny Nova and the 9 Dad's Racy T. Jolly Lady and Luis Valenzuela have taken line. And the gray Dad's Racy T to the far outside. There in the gate. And they're off. Fast start out in the center. 1 Sweet Duck. There to the inside is UD Golden Boy and Cowboy Hat by Gucci. Out there in the center is Dad's Racy T. Final 100 yards. It's UD Golden Boy just in front. Dad's Racy T and 1 Sweet Duck late. 1 Sweet Duck. 1 Sweet Duck got it. Dad's Racy T a late run to grab second. Six is first, 1 Sweet Duck is the winner. 9 Dad's Racy T second, 1 UD Golden Boy third, and 2 Cowboy Hat by Gucci fourth. 6, 9, 1, and 2. 7-1 over 7-2, over 4-1 over 11-1. Please hold on mutual tickets until it's official. It is official. Placings are officially 6, 9, 1, and 2 in the feature. Returning to the winner's circle is the number 6, One Sweet Duck. Owned by Lex Fabrizio and trained by Robert Young. Ridden today by Juan Carlos Rivas. 6-year-old sorrel mare by One Sweet Jess out of the Corona's Fast Dash mare. Duck, Dash, and Go. 6, 9, 1, and 2. It's official. And they're off. Fast start out in the center, One Sweet Duck. There to the inside is UD Golden Boy and Cowboy Hat by Gucci. Out there in the center is Dad's Race ET. Final 100 yards. It's UD Golden Boy just in front. Dad's Race ET and One Sweet Duck late. One Sweet Duck. One Sweet Duck got it. Dad's Race ET a late run to grab. And they're off. Fast start out in the center, One Sweet Duck. There to the inside is UD Golden Boy and Cowboy Hat by Gucci. Out there in the center is Dad's Race ET. Final 100 yards. It's UD Golden Boy just in front. Dad's Race ET and One Sweet Duck late. One Sweet Duck. One Sweet Duck got it. Dad's Race ET a late run to grab. There are the prices up on the screen. 17, 20, 660, and 420. On your winner, One Sweet Duck, who takes the Evanston Stakes. Dad's Race ET, $5 and $3.40. One UD Golden Boy, $3.80 on the show. Final running time for the 300 yards was 15.27 seconds. Dollar exact to good for 2060. 50-cent trifecta 56.90. Dollar double 7 with 6, 26.90. Dollar consolation double 7 with 4, $1.90. Today we're proud to recognize Autism Awareness Day at the track. Autism awareness is about promoting understanding, acceptance, and inclusion. It's a reminder that every person experiences the world differently, and by learning more and supporting one another, we help build stronger, more welcoming communities. We're also honored today to support the Permanently Disabled Jockeys Fund. We'll have the jockeys out on the track later this afternoon for their Jockeys Race. They'll be out on foot. We'll see who the fastest jockey in our colony is. The PDJF provides financial assistance to jockeys who have suffered catastrophic permanently disabled injuries while racing. These dedicated athletes put their lives on the line every time they ride, and the funds help ensure they receive the long-term care and support they need after their racing careers are unexpectedly changed. Thank you for being here today, for supporting these meaningful causes, and for helping make a difference. Don't forget to head on down to the gift shop to purchase your raffle tickets for a chance to win our beautiful quilt. We very appreciate your generosity, and we hope you enjoy the rest of today's Sunday program. Up next from Wyoming Downs is race number 6. It's a 1,000-yard mixed breed allowance for fillies and mares, 3 and up, which have never won 2 races. Scratch the number 7, Candy Happy. 7 of them set to go to post 1,000 yards. Win, place, show, exacta, trifecta, and superfecta. There will be no double wagering in today's 6th race. Post time for the 6th coming up at 3:22 in 16 minutes.
last year. Alright, and wait, it's after the 8th race, right, or not? 100 yards, right? Yeah. Okay, sounds good. Thanks, Bubba.
Your attention, folks. We will have about a 15 to 20 minute delay into today's race number 6. It's a field of 7 going 1,000 yards here on the fast speed track for fillies and mares. Purse of $12,500. There will be about a 15 to 20 minute delay into the start of today's 6th. Folks, while you wait, we got a great list of vendors on hand you can check out in the meantime. On the lower level of the grandstand, you have Liberty Lapidary Arts, serving up high-quality cabochons, Navajo jewelry, coming all the way from Crown Point, New Mexico. Make sure to check out Herman and his stand. And then on the second level of the grandstand, we have Manny's Fedoras, fine Western hats. He's coming all the way from Los Angeles, California. And on the lower mezzanine level of the grandstand, it's the Wyoming Downs Gift Shop. They got a lot of new stuff down there, hats, shirts, collectibles, outerwear, and much, much more. They have a beautiful 4th of July quilt down there. You can purchase raffle tickets for that. All proceeds go to the PDJF, the Permanently Disabled Jockeys Fund. We'll have the jockeys race today after race number 8. We have the field for the jockeys race. It'll be after today's 8th race. They'll go 100 yards. Jesus Canales will break from the inside rail. Dakota Woods, a late vet scratch out of the jockeys race. CJ Ben will take stall number 2. Jose Olivo in stall number 3. Brian Juarez in gate number 4. Luis Cruz Ruiz in stall number 5. Danny Carrillo in post 6. Kevin Carball in stall number 7. Jacob Cardenas in gate 8. David Alvarez Jr. up to stall 9. Ruben Chavez in gate 10. Jaden Iron Eyes draws 11. And Damian Marine Lorena to the far outside 12. Those are the 12 jockeys that will compete after today's 8th race to support the PDJF, the Permanently Disabled Jockeys Fund, right here at Wyoming Downs. Folks, once again, we do apologize for the delay here into race number 6. It'll be about 10 more minutes out of an abundance of caution for our riders and equine athletes. While we wait for about the next 10 minutes, all beers will be 50% off. Head on down to any of our bar locations. All beers are 50% off for the next 10 minutes.
Okay, Marina on the 2. Okay, thank you.
And then I have 2 other rider changes because I keep on hurt.
Yeah.
So in the 10th race, on the 6th horse, take off Jose Marquez.
Okay.
And put on race 9.
Alright.
And then in the 11th race, take off Jose Marquez on the 7 and put on Anthony Medina, and then also an Obi-Wan.
Okay. You know what happened? Did a horse flip on him in the gate or?
Yeah, the horse flipped on him in the gate and he kind of got surprised.
Alright.
So
Okay.
that's why they stopped him. They were waiting for
Yeah.
him to see it.
Alright, thank you. Thanks, folks.
Folks, we do have a couple of rider changes to announce for the remainder of today's 11 race program. If you flip your programs to today's 10th race, it's a starter optional claimer for the thoroughbreds going 4.5 furlongs. In today's 6th race, in the 6th horse in today's 10th race, the number 6, Just a Hunch, make the rider Jaden Iron Eyes. In the 11th and final on this Sunday program, the number 7, River Tiber, make the rider Anthony Medina. A couple of rider changes for the rest of Sunday's program. Horse is still currently in the paddock for race number 6. It'll be about 5 to 10 more minutes until we'll get him onto the track for the 6th. We'd like to take a moment to thank some of our valued sponsors here at Wyoming Downs, Big Sanitation and Addictive Behavior Motorworks. Thank you for your continued sponsorship and support of Wyoming Downs Racing. We appreciate your support. It's Autism Awareness Day here at the track. Autism awareness is about promoting understanding, acceptance, and inclusion. It's a reminder that every person experiences the world differently. By learning more and supporting one another, we help build stronger, more welcoming communities. We're also honored to support the Permanently Disabled Jockeys Fund this afternoon. The PDJF provides financial assistance to jockeys who have suffered catastrophic permanently disabling injuries while racing. These dedicated athletes put their lives on the line each and every time they ride. and the fund helps ensure they receive the long-term care and support they need after the racing careers are unexpectedly changed. Thank you so much for being here today, for supporting these meaningful causes, and supporting our wonderful equine and human athletes. Don't forget to purchase your raffle tickets down at the gift shop for a chance to win our beautiful 4th of July 250th Anniversary America quilt. They have tickets of a lot of varieties down there. You'll be automatically entered to win to have a chance at winning our 4th of July quilt. Horses stepping onto the track for today's 6th 8,000-yard mixed breed allowance for the purse of $12,500. Scratch the number 7, Candy Happy. 7 of them set to contest. The number 1 is Sunte, owned by Purple Rose Ranch and trained by Mike Pierce. Ridden today by Cash Ramey. Number 2 is Broke the Code, owned by Kaylee Green and trained by Skylar Green. Jockey Luis Cruz Ruiz has the ride. The number 3 is Blakely, owned by Travis Marriott and trained by Farrell Christofferson, ridden by Jaden Iron Eyes. We'd like to wish a very happy 10th birthday to Blakely Hellstrom. Blakely is named in honor of Blakely Hellstrom. We hope you have an outstanding 10th birthday here at Wyoming Downs. The number 4 is Gala Gold, owned by Stacy Bedell and trained by John Zimmerman. Ridden today by Jimmy Ray Coates. Number 5 is Cowgirl Carol, owned by Judd Whitworth and trained by Woody Green. Jockey Minor Arana has the ride. Number 6 is Sister Seek, owned and trained by Kendra McKinney, and jockey Nakia Teeter has the ride. Scratch the 7, the 8 is Jump on This Track, owned by Stacy Bedell and trained by John Zimmerman, ridden today by Luis Valenzuela. That's the field for the 6. Win, play, show, exacta, trifecta, and superfecta wagering. No double wagering in today's 6th race. Post time coming up in just a few minutes. The horses are approaching the 1,000-yard starting gate for today's sixth race. Post time in just 1 minute. And the horses have reached the starting gate. It's post time for today's sixth. Field of 7 going 1,000 yards here. Current favorite on the tote board is the number 4, Gala Gold, up there at 5-2. Sunte takes the inside stall. Here's Broke the Code. Blakely up to gate number 3. Gala Gold and Jimmy Coates walk up to stall number 4. Jimmy had a triple on yesterday's July 4th program. Now 5-2 on the 8th jump on this track. Who edges for slight favoritism here. Cowgirl Carol, Blakely, Sister Seek second last. And jump on this track to the outside stall. Jump on this track walks up. There in the gate. And they're up. Slow start for Blakely, fast start for Sunte and Broke the Code. There's jump on this track from the far outside. Galagold's in between runners early. And then we come back to Cowgirl Carol and Sister Seek. And the slow starting Blakely's at the back. So they race to the 3/8 pole, and it's Broke the Code on top by 3 parts of length. Jump on this track is racing in second as they round the far turn past the 5/16. It's Broke the Code to the inside, narrowly in front. Sister Seek's trying to launch a rally for Nakia from third. Saving ground back to the inside is Sunte. Galagold looking for a split as they arrive at the top of the lane. Broke the Code off the turn in front but has challengers. Jump on this track. Sister Seek down the grandstand side. Galagold is trying to close up the fence. Final 16th. Sister Seek's made the front. Galagold a late try. It's Sister Seek who's clear. Sister Seek. The gray got it. A length and a half in the end. Galagold is second. Blakely from absolutely nowhere to grab third. Six's first. Sister Seek is the winner. 4 Gala Gold is second. 3 Blakely third, and 8 jump on this track is fourth. 6, 4, 3, and 8. Returning to the winner's circle is the number 6, Sister Seek. A 6-year-old gray roan mare by Greynard. The Cactus Ridge mare seeking Miss Shelley. Kendra McKinney, the winning owner and trainer. Nakia Teeter up for the winning ride. 6, 4, 3, and 8 is official. 7-1 over 9-5 over 7-1 over odds-on even money 4th. 6, 4, 3, and 8. Back walks up. There in the gate. And they're off. Slow start for Blakely, fast start for Sunte, and broke the code. There's jump on this track from the far outside. Galagold's in between runners early. And then we come back to Cowgirl Carol and Sister Seek, and the slow starting Blakely's at the back. So they race to the 3/8 bowl, and it's broke the code on top by 3 parts. There are the prices up on the screen: $17.80, $6.20, and $3.60 on Sister Seek. $3.20, $2.60 on Galagold. $3.60 to show on Blakely. $38.10 is the payout for a $1 exacta, 50-cent trifecta, $83.40, $1 double. 6 with all, $9.60, all with 6, $9.60 as well. 6, 4, 3, and 8. It's official. Final running time for the 1,000 yards, 53.62 seconds. Sister Seek, who's clear. Sister Seek. The gray got it. A length and a half in the end. Galagold is second. Up next from Wyoming Downs is race number 7. It's our first of 2. 2-year-old thoroughbred trials. 5 furlongs is the distance for each of these contests. Win, play, show, exacta, trifecta, and double wagering are available. No dime superfecta wagering for the 7th or 8th on this Sunday Cup. The number 1 Not Rowdy is 4 pounds over. The 2 Chaco Chip is 5 pounds over. And the 4 BDS Su Legado is 2 pounds over. Field of 5, going 5 at 4:01 in 19 minutes.